Hey, what's up guys? Malt here, we're back with some more Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve! Anyways, right, we just did a bunch of stuff, and now we're doing this now, alright? Amazing how it's a forbidden word now. Alright, so we're literally just on a recess between the court sessions. I don't remember, Panda, did you get to see the court sessions? That was definitely the record button first tried? Wait, what do you mean? It was, I think. Did you see the court session last time, or no? You probably didn't, right? The actual objective part with pacing? Okay, anyways. You were playing balloons? Right. I think that's what, I remember that. Alright, let's actually start playing. We have 4.5 hours or so. Let's make it count. Phew, we just made it back in one piece. Just. To be perfectly honest, I thought we were finished there for a while. Oh, I know. What a lot of close shaves. It's so much. There's so many carriages on the streets of London. You were very nearly flattened several times. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Yes, I know. It was a marvelous defense, Naruhodo-san. It really was. And I was in awe of you. Oh, thank you. One of the new sub badges. I'm literally trying right now to get my schedule less wild at work, so I have more time to work on my own things again. It'll very likely happen once I actually have my fucking Sundays back to myself. That would be great. I can actually get a lot more things done in general without feeling like I've literally just let myself down. Alright. And now your fervent exploits have won us some more precious investigation time. Let's see if we can't find some new clues for court tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, I work on Sundays, man. Okay, here's how my schedule is. I'm just gonna complain. Let's spend some time complaining on stream, okay? Alright. So I usually work 8.5 hours on Sunday. 8.5 hours on Monday, 5.5 hours on Tuesday, 8.5 hours on Wednesday, 8.5 hours on Thursday. Then Friday I'm okay for a bit. I got something I gotta do for that takes like 2 hours with my dad. And then I'm recording for YouTube. I gotta record up to 7 videos for YouTube and edit them so I can do my weekly daily uploads. And then on Saturday, my family always visits, so that I'm basically kind of committed already to hanging out with them and my nieces and nephews. And then I'm back to work. And I'm trying to do all these things in between. 8.5 hour work shifts to fucking 5 to 6 hour streams. Just fucking murder. Shut the hell up! Shut the hell up, you stupid ass bot! Okay? Not the time! It's very exhausting. That's why I keep drinking fucking energy drinks, man. Anyways, let's do that. So I'm trying to get so I don't get work on Sundays anymore, and that my shifts become 7 hours instead of all the other wild numbers. And then maybe I can live again. Maybe I can live again, guys. Is everything all right? I suppose. I still can't quite believe it. That's all. That I'm here in England working as a lawyer, I mean. In the Old Bailey, no less. The truth is, it shouldn't be me, should it? It should be him standing in my shoes. It should be Kazuma. Hi, Kazuma. This. It was Kazuma-sama's wish that you follow him to Great Britain and work alongside him. Yes, I mean, I never had the chance to ask him exactly why, but he clearly had a plan. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. And you're doing wonderfully, Naruhodo-san. I've no doubt that Kazuma-sama would say exactly the same if you were here with us. Thank you, Susato-san. Thank you. So it's just a feel-good moment before we go back to the trial? You guys think they're gonna find any poison in the teacup? Like, this chapter probably still has a little bit to go, doesn't it? I feel like it does. Actually, do we have anyone watching who actually already knows the answers? Because I know when I was playing the first game, a few of you guys were playing ahead of me. But I don't know if that's the case this time around. Is this Maya but not Maya? possibly Maya's ancestor? Who knows? This is 200 years before Maya. You know everything? Yeah? You do? These tanks are for keeping sea creatures. They're called aquariums, and they were all the rage in London at one time, apparently. Yes, the English are so clever coming up with the idea of having ocean life on display in the bone. In the bone? What is wrong with me? In the home! And it means you always have an emergency midnight feast on hand, too. I'm not so sure that's really the idea. Wow, eat your fucking fish. Actually, funny story, guys. I used to have an aquarium growing up, and then the person who took care of it usually was my older brother. And eventually the aquarium kind of died out, and then my older brother lost all his passion keeping it alive. And then we had these two fish that were like the last survivors, but then we had to move, and the fish tank started leaking, and we couldn't replace it because we didn't have the money to. So all the fish were literally boned. And I'm pretty sure I have a faint memory of my dad eating our fish because they had nowhere else to go. I don't know if that was a nightmare anymore or not. Anyways, let's get back to the game. Perhaps we should put this spade away somewhere. That's not a spade, Naruto-san. It's a shovel. Oh, this shit again? No, shovels are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a spade. No, spades are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a shovel. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, why don't we just call a spade and not argue anymore, okay? On reflection then, I think I'll leave this spade where it is. Yes, I think that's for the best. We may need a shovel when we're working in the garden. Aw, look at that. They actually just made... what the fuck? They're actually wholesome about it. Okay. What kind of... I literally don't know what kind of fish they were. They were just like an aquarium fish. Not a fucking... It was like this tiny. You had a small aquarium with turtles at some point? I really hope this story isn't related to my story that I just told. That's big? No, it's not, is it? I guess it is, depending on how close you are to your monitor. Spade Knight? True. Man, I should play Shovel Knight. I should play Shovel Knight, man. That'd be fun. Anyways. Today's trial. It was play Hollow Knight? Bro, I can't play Hollow Knight. You know why? Because it's actually Omega LOL Oh Knight. It was quite a shock earlier today, wasn't it? When the victim Greatest 33 stream suit, that doesn't even exist unless when the victim himself turned up in court and he took the stand. I know. Not only that, but then finding out that he is actually a barefaced gas thief as well. You know what? You just made me think. Wait, it does? God damn it! This. God damn it, Melzy. Yes, that was certainly a surprise to us all. For a while, it seemed as though everyone had quite forgotten about Sasuke-san's poisoning the tea. Also, hi, Joey. Also, sorry, I didn't finish my sentence. Joey, you saying that made me kind of conceptualize, except I already know what's going to happen when I say this sentence. But it made me conceptualize that I only have like 3 or whatever chapters left until I've literally played every relevant Ace Attorney game to completion that exists. Careful of your phrasing, Susato-san. He didn't poison anything. And then there's more to this, Mr. Shamsphere, than we yet know. I'm sure of it. Play the irrelevant nonsense? You mean like Harvey Birdman? Mr. Shamsphere certainly wasn't the noble, upstanding man everyone thought he was at first. I played this. They're not shitty. What the fuck are you talking about? The Edgeworth games are so good. I love those games. What's become of him, actually? I was told that he'd be returning to the hospital ward where he was receiving treatment. Oh, which one is that? Let me see. Ah, yes, he's at St. Bartholomew's, on Bart's, as Londoners call it. We know that place, don't we? They're kind of bad. What? What? I ain't having this discussion right now. Yes, we visited Miss Green there yesterday. It's the same hospital to which she was taken. Ah, yes, after Sosuke-san stabbed her in the back. Do be careful of your phrasing, Naruto-san. He didn't stab anyone. Perhaps we both owe Sosuke-san an apology. Yes, we should probably visit the hospital later. I don't understand why people think they're bad, man. I remember I played them with no expectations, and I was like, wait, these are just as good as Ace Attorney games. It's literally just a merged investigation that randomly has trials in it, and like testimonies in it in the middle, which were arguments and logic chess. I don't know why they would be bad. I thought the stories were really cool too, and the characters. There's one dude that keeps making creeping remarks to the underage girl. Who the fuck does that? Larry? Was Larry in that game? I'm kind of remembering Larry. I don't know which guy you're talking about, though. So, we know that Sosuke-san took tea to the victim on the night in question. But, as he isn't the culprit, then obviously... Yes, the poison surely wasn't in the tea. But if that's the case, how on earth did the poison get into Mr. Shamsphere's body? I'm sure we'll find a clue at the scene. Oh, we're actually investigating stuff? Wait! Oh my god, I just realized how relevant. You barely remember it, so you don't... I played it relatively recently. Like, I played both the games, like... Okay, when I say relatively recently, I mean 2 or 3 years ago, before I started streaming. But that was still relatively recently for me. There must be something in Mr. Shamsphere's room that will help solve the mystery. Well, naturally, Scotland Yard detectives have been over the place already. But it couldn't hurt for us to have another look around, I think. I mean, I don't know. It was just like, it had like a walk-around mechanic, but like... I don't know, I really liked Kay Faraday. In the second game, Ray... I mean, I guess it's fake names because it was a fan translation, but Ray Shields was cool. I like Justine Courtney. Definitely. And I'm desperate to know the outcome of the investigation into the tea left in the bar of soap. Well, if we run into Inspector Gregson, we could ask him about that. Yeah, I just realized this is actually an investigation again. Wait, this is like the other Ace Attorney games where there's not even one... The trial gets delayed a whole day and we get to investigate more. Oh yeah, I remember the airplane too. The airplane murder. When they were just traveling somewhere. There was like a really cool... I remember... Wait. I'm starting to remember there might have been an attractive clown. Where I wouldn't actually say frickin' clowns. Was there an attractive clown in the airplane? I don't remember either now. Anyways. Kazuma's wishes. Kazuma Asogi. The best friend I ever had. And a lawyer with such a promise. He really saved my bacon in that horrible incident just before we left Japan. You guys remember this guy? Y'all, anyone remember him? Come on, you guys at least remember him if you don't remember Ace Attorney investigations. I can still picture him now, looking so fierce and determined in court.
Remember.
And then after the trial, that crazy idea he came up with. As a stowaway? Yes. You can fit inside my trunk if you curl up small enough, I'm sure. No one will know. Kazuma, won't you tell me why? Why go to these lengths so that I can accompany you to Great Britain? Well, it's been on my mind ever since we got through that trial. That you really ought to go into law, be a defense lawyer. You've got a natural talent for it. Believe me, I guarantee it. But I've never even thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, I can't force you, obviously. You'll have to decide for yourself. But anyway, London is the cultural capital of the world. The city at the forefront of everything. It can't hurt for you to see it with your own eyes. No, that's true. I suppose, though, if you were to become a lawyer, then one day... One day what? Oh, no. Never mind. Naruto-san? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about Kazuma. Yes, he's forever in my thoughts, too. to change the Japanese judicial system for the better. That was his dream. And that's why he so desperately wanted to come to Great Britain to study, of course. Yes, that's right. But... Yes? I do wonder if his true intentions lay elsewhere sometimes. I don't know. The thought just takes hold of me every now and then. That's all. Kazuma's true intentions. Naruto-san, what do you mean by Kazuma-sama's true intentions? Oh, what the fuck? First person sword? Holy shit! I mean this. His katana? I never expected to inherit this sword after Kazuma passed away, of course. Raymond's the creep? Raymond Shields? No, I know, it's just because I asked you to take it. When I have it at my side in court, I feel as though it gives me courage. Yes, actually, the night before he died, he told me a little about the sword. Karuma? That's right. It's a prized sword that has been passed down through generations of the Asogi clan. A Japanese man's sword is his soul, Ryunosuke. I can't be parted from my katana. Karuma guides me. I truly believe that. So its name compels its wielder to slice evil in two? Not that you would need much compelling. On that subject, there's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain. Something you have to do? Yes. And I'd appreciate you seeing it through with me. Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you. I knew you wouldn't let me down. What did he mean by something very important that I have to do? I'd hoped that the answer to that question would not become apparent when we arrived here, but as yet, I've not found a single clue. I see. Well, where do we go now? Oh, everywhere! We go fucking everywhere, bro! I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere. Oh. Alright, I didn't realize we were gonna go a full investigation today, too. But I guess that's what we're doing today. Oh, hello again, Inspector Gregson. What are you doing here? Well, we were hoping to have another look around, actually. The lawyer representing the defendant has a right to examine the scene, as I'm sure you're aware. Yeah, I know the score. Oh, yes, one other thing. The soap on the ledge outside the window. Did you find it? With the tea in it? Yeah, we found it all right. And there was a small amount of tea in it, as you said. Has the anatomy of a thumb? It's true. It is true. I knew it. It's with the identification section at the yard now. We're looking into it. The results should be available later today. It's wonderful news. Thank you. Pretty impressive performance in court this morning. Sorry? Nothing. Forget it. Just make sure you don't disturb anything in here. Alright, Mr. Tsundere Detective. Gotcha. I pick up what you're putting down, alright? So it turns out that Mr. Shamspear wasn't eating the soap at all. That's right. The mystery of why he had it on a plate whilst holding a fork in his hand is solved. Yes, the prize has laid his ice coin out of his mold. And in the process, he accidentally broke the bar of soap in two. It certainly was hard to imagine, let alone deduce. So what the hell is this? What's this? It looks like the part of an... Oh wait, I already had this entire conversation. This still hasn't become relevant to me yet. Yeah. I already had all this conversation happen. The sun never shines in this room thanks to that depressing bricked-up window. Yet, with enough determination, you can always remove the bricks to set some soap outside, can't you? Sounds like a very wise life lesson, Mr. Sato. Only if you plan to follow a life of crime, Mr. Naruto. I guess I'm just gonna talk to the inspector here. Is there nothing else for me to do? It looks like I've already kind of looked at everything. Okay, Inspector, what do you want? Are you looking for new clues, Inspector? On Lord Van Zeek's orders, yeah? Don't come back till you've got something for me, he says. Oh dear, poor you. Yeah, poor me, because we've already searched every bleeding nook and cranny in this place. I don't know what he expects, to be honest. Thank goodness for warm chips is all I can say. Well, at least he's honest. Dun, dun, dun. Anything cool here behind you? No? Why am I even here? Why am I even here? Why am I here? Why am I here? There's no reason for me to be here. Let's go to Miss Green's hospital bed. Maybe Miss Green can help me out. She's totally irrelevant to the case. Maybe the rat can help me out. You guys, it's the rat. The rat's back. Remember the rat? You guys remember the rat? What do you suppose is happening? It sounds like some sort of disturbance. Rats! Hi, Bantuatha. Yes, I hear angry voices. Oh shit, what the hell? Be not angry, O ample lady. Verily thou art mistaken. Mistaken my foot? You are looking at my painting. The eye of man hath not heard. The ear of man hath not seen. 'Twas foul indeed, the poison that mustached villain gaveth me. Forgive me, lady. I wish that you died from that poison. God a mercy, ample lady. He keeps calling him an ample lady. Calling her an ample lady. Imagine being called ample. But thou seest, I have vigor still. Behold my Shamsphere dance! Okay. This looks rather ominous, doesn't it? New dancer? I mean, if you could somehow get this dancer taken out, I would use him as a dancer. Hello, 'tis the lawyer from the land whence riseth the sun. How now? What are you doing here, Mr. Shamsphere? Mary, I do believe I am returned unto another ward. He was looking, that's what he was doing. He was looking at my terrible work. Eastern fellow, so dark clad. Faith, thy work in court this morning was wonderful. I do applaud thee. Oh, well, thank you. But that doesn't mean things will go so wonderfully for you tomorrow, does it?
Thank you!
Anon, exude. Mr. Shamsphere might be technically the victim in this case, but there's definitely a lot more to it than that. It's very hard to pin the man down. You broke character for a second there. I'm so sorry, I'm such an awful person. Ah, Miss Green, is everything alright? Oh, yes, I mean, don't worry about me. They're about to discharge me, so I must get ready to leave now. Oh, I see. We're delighted that you'll soon be well enough to go home, Miss Green. Oh dear, you're too kind. I don't deserve it. Ah, rats! Does the rat have something else to say? What? Why do they... I still don't understand. Why do they have a fully detailed rat 3D model here that only has a single pass-off line and no relevance? Is this rat going to be important one day? I really hope so. I guess it is a Pikachu. Pikachu choose. Wait, is this Baymax? This rounded wooden figure isn't the most charming, is it? Ah, don't think that's a decoration, Mr. Naruto. It's an artist's mannequin, I believe, used when practicing sketching the human form in different poses. Really? It's not exactly what you'd call a typical figure for that purpose, though, is it? No, I suppose not. I confess I've never seen one quite so full-figured before. Well, if you want to draw a full-figured person, it's the right tool for the job. Oh, I get it. So, are you feeling more like yourself today, Miss Green? I am, thank you. I mean, people do recover from ordeals like this, don't they? Maybe I should get an artist mannequin. Maybe I should get an artist mannequin. I've always thought about it. Maybe it'll help me with weird-ass poses. I am, thank you. I mean, people do recover from ordeals like this, don't they? Even people like me? Well, yes, it was really an ordeal, wasn't it? As far as I was concerned, I was just walking along in the snow one evening, minding my own business, and then, completely out of the blue, I was struck in the back by a knife and collapsed unconscious for days. Of course, when I finally woke up again, yesterday, the whole business had been cleared up already. What a terrible week it's been for you. Weird poses, lol, okay. Wait, no, what? No, not like that! I mean, like, just poses, like, there's sometimes these ideas I have in my head that I can't find an actual reference for, okay? Like, okay, so, I'm sure I'm very lucky, really. I'll look back on this fondly. Really? I'll look back on getting stabbed in the back fondly. Anyway, I must be getting my things together now, so I'm ready to be discharged. Oh yes, of course. Sorry to take up your time. When you're obviously busy. I've actually been doing that, though, Taco. Like, I do the weird positions myself and take a picture, but it's not right. It doesn't feel right. I want to be able to see angles, man. Oh wait, there's probably a 3D... There's probably a program that lets you have a mannequin that you can just fuck with. I don't need to buy a mannequin. What is this? The caveman era? Ah, this looks like the patient's treatment notes. Let's see. Do not feed. What is this place? A zoo? Do not feed? Do not feed? There's a clipboard next to her that just says "Do not feed." Maybe Shulk found her and went backslash. Maybe that's the real truth, and everything else was a coincidence. You know, I seem to remember seeing an almost identical sign in our local park for the pigeons. Yes, this is a person. Poor woman. I hope she hasn't read this. They said woman no eats this. Oh, frick. I didn't mean to click that. Oh, God. No, shut up. No inting? Do not int. Backslash. 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 Ah, this looks like the treatment notes for whoever's occupying this bed. Let's see. Do not permit to run around the hospital. The patient doesn't seem to be here at the moment, so he or she is probably running around the hospital then. Oh dear, how worrying. What's worrying is why they haven't discharged the patient yet. You're not allowed to leave, patient. What is the point of... Man, okay. I'm gonna stop looking at random shit in here. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go to Briar Road. Why does it look so crusty? They actually make comments about that all the time. 22nd of February, Briar Road. Wow, that's some crazy commentary they made here. Alright, let's go to Garadeb's room. Maltosier, my cat keeps trying to distract me from watching you. Just say, shut up, cat. Borer Road. Mr. Garadeb appears to be out. Oh well. I suppose we'll just have to come back and get in later. How do we get inside? How do we even get in here? Anyone else like white chocolate? Any white chocolate fans in chat? A day or so ago, I really hardcore craved white chocolate, so I just bought a bar of white chocolate. That's my story. I'm gonna eat some now. White chocolate too milky, dark chocolate too bitter. Yeah, I mean, milk chocolate's a good in between, but for sure, I think I need absolutely zero bitter at all. I'm all about the sweet creaminess in my mouth. Man, okay, anyways. Oh, Mr. Natsume is back. So he is. Mr. Natsume, hello. What the? I've never seen a... I am a cat. Killer? Killer, is this your cat? Is your cat here right now? In this room? Sorry? I don't know who Mr. Natsume is, or Herlock Sholmes. I don't know about courts or trials or bailies. I am a cat. That's what I am. Just a cat. Mr. Naruto, he's trying to escape from reality. Trying to? He already has, completely. So, what is your name then? As yet, I have no name. Mr. Naruto, he hasn't fully thought out his new identity yet. Maybe it's not too late to bring him back to reality. You think you could open your eyes for us, Mr. Natsume? More like Mr. Katsume. I am not a cat. It worked! He's back in the real world! What's going to become of me? No! Don't answer that! It's obvious! My accursed soul is never going to escape this accursed fate! Mr. Natsume, no! This morning's proceedings in court prove that there's hope! Yes, yes. Locum student Mr. Naruto Esquire was brilliant, but... The Reaper is omnipresent! In court! In my lodgings! Here, there, everywhere! Fairy godparents! What's he looking straight at me for? I think perhaps there are some things we should discuss. Oh, yes, yes, we must. This morning's trial. In my whole life, have I ever been so moved as I was today? No! Of course, if I cast my mind back, there were perhaps one or two other occasions that moved me more. But if I just block those out, then today, being in that courtroom was the most moving experience of my life, Locum student Mr. Naruto Esquire! You're too kind. There are a few things that are better, but if I ignore all those, this was the best thing ever. What a great statement. You're too kind. Scotland Yard found the remaining tea just as we deduced, and they're analyzing it as we speak. There's nothing wrong with that tea. They won't find a drop of poison in it. That's a... solemn, sworn, Sosuke certainty. They're gonna find some, aren't they? And the most complicated possible thing that can happen right now is that there is poison in the tea and everything's fucked. What do you guys think? Is it gonna be that fucked on chapter 2? Tell me, did you both drink the tea at the same time that night? Oh yes, most definitely. Remember! Drink tea while it's hot. We both poured it down our throats like it was a hot bath for our bellies. At the same time, you were both completely fine. As shown by the fact that he and Mr. Shamsphere...
we check back in on the ranch.
No, Law. No. And he and Mr. Shamsphere then engaged in the Romeo and Juliet match. I suppose the focus of tomorrow's proceedings will be how the poison was taken by the victim then. That rotten Shamsphere, what have I ever done to him? You don't recall him taking issue with you over anything you've done recently? I've been holed up in my room, immersed in books. So I don't recall anything. Anything at all! What, right. Dude, trying to do Sosuke's voice consistently is the biggest throat killer. It's the biggest throat killer of my streams. The more he is on screen, the worse my throat is. But what I don't understand is why he didn't let me know sooner. I'll let you know. Let you know what, Mr. Natsume? About the soap, of course. What else? Oh dear. Are you struggling with such a meager stipend? Of course I am. If I had money... I wouldn't have chosen to live an accursed existence with accursed lodgings. Oh yes, you said it's because the place is cursed that it's so cheap, didn't you? Exactly, especially the room that I rent. The spirit of the capital offender who lived there still haunts the place, and it's trying to kill me! Capital offender? Might I ask, locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire, that the next time you visit me, you bring scores of super soft soaps? I can real life weird malt you is much better than using an emote. Here's some soap, bro. No soap radio. Mr. Natsume, what do you know about this? Ah, there it is! The lathery lowlife that took my neighbor's life and sent me sliding to the depths of despair! Slippery, sickly, psychotic saboteur! You've really gone off soap, haven't you? Absolutely, and I've made up my mind. The next time someone gives me soap as a present, it's... friendship finished firmly forever! I don't know that we can blame soap for everything that's happened, Mr. Natsume. So that didn't help me at all, giving him soap. We just got soaped. We just got his soap opera. Sholmes is sweet. Hey, is Iris home? Oh, but we're on Iris' side of the room, so I think it's going to be Iris. What do you guys think? Yep. Oh, Bruno and Susie. Hooray, you're back. Hello, Iris. You're in fine spirits as always, I see. I am, and you look as immaculately presented as ever, Susie. Oh, you flatter me. Well, you couldn't have come at a better time. I just made a pot of tea. I'll set some cups. Really? Thanks, Iris. But actually, what is that foul smell? I do kind of wish I had a Happy Iris emote. Should I just replace Sag Iris with a Happy Iris instead because we have enough Sag emotes? Oh shit, hold on. I just fucked up. Aha! The Wanderers return at last. Where on earth have the pair of you been? We've been in court? Oh, for my Mr. Mustache's case. That was today, was it? I'm sure I mentioned it only yesterday, Mr. Sholmes. I'm sure you think you did. Well, we can laugh about it now. So tell me, how did the trial go? Reasonably well so far. We've managed to escape without a guilty verdict, at least. Really? I would have liked to see it. And I must pass the time of day with Mr. Reaper again. It's been too long. Is Lord Van Zeek's an acquaintance, Mr. Sholmes? Naturally. There's not a person in the world who doesn't know my name, Miss Naruhodo. Not quite what I asked, but still. Does this guy actually know Van Zeek somehow? Mr. Sholmes, whatever is that odor? Yes, what is it? It's faint, but absolutely awful. Ah, indeed, that's the scent of victory, my dear fellows. Victory in science. Oh dear. Alright, I'll bite. What's he up to now? No, keep playing the Sherlock theme. I love the Sherlock theme song, man. It's so good. Lord Barack Van Zeeks, yes. It's an interesting sobriquet. Sobriquet. It's an interesting sobriquet he has, isn't it? The Reaper of the Bailey. Once a legendary prosecutor has fought for someone's conviction, that person is doomed. Even if he or she is found not guilty by the courts, sooner or later the hapless soul will vanish from the capital. But vanish how exactly? By falling under a passing carriage, or drowning in the Thames, or succumbing to a sudden fever, or quite out of the blue, being set upon by a highwayman. There are numerous routes to one's final terminus, my dear fellow. It all seems a little far-fetched, really. Well, on the bright side, Mr. Moustache is fighting fit. For the time being, at least. That's not overly reassuring. If the rumors are true, though, the obvious conclusion would surely be that those acquitted are, well, by Lord Van Zeek's own hand. As it happens, Mr. Sato, that is quite impossible. Oh? Why? Naturally, the man very quickly came under such suspicion. However, whenever these incidents occurred, the Reaper always had a cast-iron alibi. Really? And so his reign continued, but 5 years ago, he vanished from the courts, never to appear as a prosecutor again. That is, until you arrived in the country, Mr. Norudo. Yes, so I've heard. In fact, it was the very day I arrived when I was thrust into that trial at the Old Bailey. The bitter fight to the death coincided with the Reaper's resurrection. And I really did end bitterly indeed. And here you are, facing Mr. Reaper again. Poor Runo. I don't know if you're just incredibly unlucky. Or incredibly unlikable. I think it goes deeper than just me. I sense a general loathing of all Japanese people. So, what is that indescribably foul smell? Ah, well, most probably this, I would say. What is that? My dear fellow, it is, of course, my latest invention. A chemical test that can identify whether or not a tea is genuine at the drop of some tea. Oh my! There are some unscrupulous sorts manning the stalls along some of London's less frequented streets. They regularly sell what purports to be high-quality tea, but it is in fact merely dyed leaves with drab flavor. Well, that's certainly unsavory behavior. So when one is presented with what appears to be black tea, one must be careful. Iris? At the ready, Hurley. Let us add a drop of my chemical to this cup of tea here. Do you see what happens? It turned completely black! And what a foul odor it's giving off! But I'm drinking black tea right now. Indeed, the blacker the tea becomes, and the more foul the odor, the better the tea is. But then you can ruin the tea, though. It appeared that this cup was a particularly fine Darjeeling. That's very ingenious, but what do you do with that black liquid now? Why, dispose of it, naturally. Surely you wouldn't like to drink it, would you? There does seem to be a rather obvious problem with your new invention, Mr. Sholmes. Hence why this chemical test is merely a test, my dear madame. Right. The point is, we are entering a new era of science, in the world of criminal investigation, also. Yes, forensic science. Oh, these are such exciting times. I regularly engage in this scientific experimentation alongside my unofficial consulting detective work. The Herlock-Sholmes method will be the foundation upon which modern investigative technique is based. This little tea in Kent was a happy byproduct of my ongoing forensic science research. Forensic science. I suppose I should find out more about that. Alright, let's talk about Japanese people first, though. With Mr. Natsume, who I'm currently defending being Japanese as well as Mr. Sato and myself, I felt it even more keenly in court today. For some reason, Lord Van Zeek seems to have inherent disdain of the Japanese. Indeed. It's an interesting observation. Do you know something about it? Do you, Mr. Sholmes? It was about 10 years ago that Barak Van Zeek chose to enter the legal profession. However, before that time, the young man's closest companion hailed from the Empire of Japan. No! What the? Tell us more, Mr. Sholmes! What happened? I believe I've made it clear before. I'm unable to tell you anything about the affair. Oh, but Then why did you even say that much? The veil will be lifted on the events of the past in due course, I have no doubt. For now, however, it is mere Mr. Moustache who is most deserving of your attention, I believe. Okay, well that was a nice little tease, I guess. Get it? Tease? Because, you know, we're talking about tea. So your tea test, is that an example of forensic science? Indeed it is. An essential tool in cases that hinge on the knowledge of whether some tea is of high or inferior quality. Not a huge number of cases, then. Perhaps a more practical example is required. Fingerprints? Not yet accepted in our court as evidence, I might add. Really, we are dragging our heels there. I hadn't even heard of them until recently, which is partly why I undertake research in this field of myself, of course. Does that mean you're studying fingerprints, Mr. Sholmes? There are others in that field already, and I abhor the company of inferior minds. No, what I am researching is skin prints. Skin prints? A nomenclature of my own design, as this chemical agent that makes it possible. In an instant reveals objects touched by whichever person is under investigation. Brilliant, Mr. Sholmes! As long as it doesn't turn everything completely odorous and black. I assure you, my dear fellows, you will witness my forensic talents in action very soon indeed. Well, I think we should go back to the scene and see if we can uncover any new clues. That's the spirit, Runo. See you later. Yes, until later. No, Mr. Sholmes, we were thinking you'd come with us. You were? Yes, of course. You said so just a moment ago. You said we'd witness your forensic talent in action. Ah, yes, I do recall saying something along those lines. But you go on ahead. I shall be sure to follow you later in all likelihood. Probably. Maybe. Well, I might. Your commitment astounds me. Oh, thank you, Mr. Sholmes. We'll eagerly await your arrival. Bye-bye, Runo. Bye, Susie. Clues? Clues! We did witness his skills in the last case of the first game. We did, actually, yes. Where are we going with him, though? He's not even following us, right? I'll go back to Shamsphere's room, obviously. Oh, he's here! He actually made it! Mr. Sholmes, what are you up to over there? Oh, wait, hold on. There are ads about to play. You know what? Why don't we just play ads in silence, okay, guys? Why don't we just play some ads in silence? How did you know, Taco? I can't even see it. There's too much light. Why did you call them malt bars? I guess I ruined that short form, huh? Yeah, I should just eventually just get sponsored by Maltesiers. Yo, what if that's the goal. One day I'll be big enough that Maltesers will sponsor me just because my name is so similar. Or they'll sue me. We'll see which way the route goes. Okay, anyways. Being chilling for malt bars. Okay, dude. Okay. Anyways, let's keep playing. Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing what are you up to over there? What a question indeed. Was it not your good self that who had asked me to attend the scene? Oi, what are you doing here, Sholmes? What are you up to over there? What are you doing here? Dear me, once a great detective, one is always under scrutiny, it seems. Is now the time, Mr. Sholmes. Are you about to show us your forensic talent in action as you promised? Is this going to be a new game mechanic? Or what? With the greatest of pleasure, my dear madame. Oh shit, hold on. What's about to happen? He's wearing his goggles. He's wearing his goggles. What's all this? All this is precisely what you requested, Miss Naruto. His googles. Wait, he took out a gun. Sherlock Sholmes' a sensational skin print seeker gun. Moments ago, I took a sample from the teacup that was used by the victim. Is this gonna be like the fucking fingerprint thing that fucking king got Emma Sky Emma Sky fingerprint thing with the spray can? You guys know what I'm talking about? Is it gonna be like that? I hope it's like that, except with a gun. A sample from Mr. Shakespeare's cup. Each individual leaves. What the fuck did I say? Each individual leaves? Each individual. Oh, it's not talking about like leaves. Like I thought I was still thinking about tea. So I was like, oh, individual tea leaves? Each individual leaves microscopic secretions on everything he or she touches. Mine are microscopic. A sample of those secretions is all I need to produce this, a refined indicator solution. By liberally spraying the room with this chemical, everything the victim touches is instantly revealed with the aid of these goggles. Here, try them on. There. Now spray the chemical indicator about and all will be revealed. Spray? How? How do I do that exactly? A little press of space in the air. Bro, this is literally... It is! It's literally the same mechanic! Like, to a T. So, Sherlock Holmes invented this? I should have known. It's called luminol. I remember now. It's called luminol. To a T? Did I say that? Or did you just make that joke? Either way, great. What is that? I didn't even notice that I said that. I literally just made the joke, but without even thinking about it. That's how you know it's a natural. What is that stuff? It's like fog. A suspension of the chemical indicator in a pressurized gas. The most efficient way to cover a large area. An air can. That was another invention I discovered incidentally whilst I developed this idea. As you do, go ahead, try it, my dear fellow. You may learn something interesting about the victim's movements in the night in question. Well, there's nothing to lose, I suppose. Let's explore. You guys ready? Boom! Boom! Wait, we already have some places discovered, though. Do I have to actually interact with them now, or what? Whoa, what the fuck? Look, there are dozens of handprints here. Well, there are. A great many indeed. So much that so many that it's hard to make out any individual print, in fact. Brr, it sends a chill down my spine. Perhaps he was leaning against the wall while he admires his picture. Or maybe he was doing some other weird shit. Unlikely, I would say. It's a rather dull scene, after all. Without wishing to state the obvious, you wouldn't generally admire a picture from such a close quarters, I feel. Oh, very true, Mr. Sato. It's a bit of a mystery, then. Why did everybody gotta tell me to get out, huh? Why not ever get in? Actually, you know what? I already know why you shouldn't say that. Alright, anyways. Okay, so yeah, he's been messing around with that thing. How can there be no fingerprint on the teacup or the soap? Oh, now there is! I swear I sprayed that shit. It's true. That's actually really funny, Taco. That was the first time I ever made a joke like that in front of her, and I was like, wait a minute. Maybe I should have done this. Hi, Glitch. Wow, there's a lot of hands everywhere. Someone must have been throwing hands. Can't remember the joke? It was something about secret sauce. Or some shit. Okay, that's all you need to know.
Meat.
Handy party? I think I was offering people wedges that I just happened to buy for my break. And then the girl, our coworker, was like, "What's wrong with the wedges? Why do you keep offering them? It's kind of suspicious." And I was like, "I just want to offer people wedges." And then I said something like, I don't know, there might be like a special sauce or something, and then everyone in the vicinity told me to get out. So that's it. That's why I don't have any friends in real life, guys, and I'm just a streamer. You know, okay, except for Taco, okay? I said it before Taco could say something. I don't know. I guess people had an implication. Is Choco even here? Did you really just say that after Chocobo talked twice? What is this? Do you read chat when you type in it? Alright, anyway, should I be clicking things or what? I don't even know how to press spacebar, I just click. I don't know why I'm spraying everything, guys. I don't think Choco's here today. Rude. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I feel like I am not actually accomplishing anything right now. What? No, not again! Really? It's gonna make a comment again? Well, there actually wasn't any secret sauce or anything on the wedges. It was just wedges. What does that even imply? I don't know. I didn't even clarify anything. They just all told me to leave because no one wanted me around anymore. Let's make fun of Chocobo because he's not here. Guys, am I wasting time right now? Am I wasting time? I don't really know what to do with all these hands. How do I stop using this thing? I can't. It literally won't let me leave. I guess I gotta spray something more important. What did I miss? What the hell did I not spray? I've sprayed everything. I swear, guys. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this with a controller. Wait, what? How do you even do this with a controller? Wait, is my controller? Oh, it's the wrong controller. Oops. All right. Let's see if my... What the fuck? Let's see if I can FPS this shit. It's the floor? Just spam everything? Am I gonna... Oh, you know what? Maybe it's this. This looks like a loose floorboard. Oh my god, I was actually right! Because I remember seeing that. I was like, maybe that's gonna be a fucking important thing. It's like a loose-ass floorboard. Floorboard. Wow, I can't read. Floorboard. Floorboard. There's a floorboard. Oh, look at all this here. Ah, yes, interesting. A multitude of the victim's handprints. Why are there so many of them on the floor in this one spot? Oh, perhaps he just had a bad fall here. There's nothing obvious that he would have tripped over, though, is there? I wonder. Personally, I often stumble when there's nothing obvious to trip over. True, me too. I think that's something only a great detective would do, Mr. Sholmes. Well, this is quite a puzzle. Handprints all over the floor. Yes, there's no doubt of it. There's no obvious explanation. Floorboard. Well, we spayed Mr. Sholmes. God fucking damn it, man. I hate myself. Well, we sprayed Mr. Sholmes' amazing skin print indicator all over this room, didn't we? We did, but there are two places in particular that are of interest, I would say. The handprint on the floor there. And on the wall by the picture, you mean? Dun, 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 dun. Yes, and I think the floor warrants closer investigation. I won't be a moment. Damn, that was a really quick get up. There's no way you're not dizzy after that. Wow, I just realized something. Susato has really stylish boots. I thought she would be wearing like some traditional ass shit. Those are some nice looking boots. What is it, Musasato? I found a Monokuma coin. What? We could go do gacha then. Look here, Mr. Naruhodo. One of the floorboards has popped out. One of the? You mean it's a secret hiding place? Excellent work, Mr. Sato. So, what do we have in here? Oi! What are you lot doing? Inspector Gregson. Stand aside right this minute. It's my job to investigate there. No need, Inspector. You continue to dig into your portion of chips whilst we dig around the floor here. You fancy talk's putting me off my food anyway, Sholmes. A new bit of evidence is exactly what I need. Why don't we all just go inside? Wow, a secret hiding place under the floor. What a find! It's not a hiding place you could make use of in Japan. I don't think I could lift a straw tatami mat. No, I know. I never expected one of these wooden floorboards to move either. It's got me wondering about the wall over there too. Dude, why she gotta do that? Why she gotta perk up like that? Like, It's very adorable. It's got me wondering about that wall over there. Aren't you curious? Oh, I'll investigate it at once. You gotta put your hands in the same spot. No, not like that. The hands are on the wall. There's nothing behind the picture, sadly. Only the wall. How disappointing. But then, how'd you explain the handprints? I really can't think why anyone would have been touching the wall over there, over and over in one place like that. Click. Wait, there's a hole in the wall? Oh no. No, there isn't, is there? There you are, a print for you. The photograph of the handprints in the wall have been entered into the court record. Oh, oh god, you're right. There is a hole in the wall. Oh, thank you very much. His invention can make prints too. Now then, I wonder if Inspector Gregson has found anything under the floor there. I'm desperate to know. So am I. Gregson! 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 I'd love to know if there's anything hidden underneath that floorboard there. Allow me to ask Gregson now, after all, we're well acquainted. Say toy boat 10 times fast? Okay. Toy boat 10 times fast. Allow me to ask Gregson now, after all, we're well acquainted. Inspector Gregson, really, it's been too long. What is it, Sholmes? I thought perhaps you might show me what you found there, seeing as we're such good friends. We're not friends. No, I suppose not. A dismal failure. Yes, I heard. I'd kill to know what was under that floorboard. Don't actually, though. Speaking of hole, can we check it? Maybe, but I haven't been able to control in a while. Alright then, fair's fair. What? You did discover the hiding place after all. I suppose I should at least fill you in. Really, Inspector? Thank you. Do it quickly, my dear fellow. If there's one thing I know about this man, it's that he blows with the wind, as fickle as the feather. As the weather. Boy, stop making me up. There were 3 items under the floorboard there. A newspaper clipping, a photographic print, and a tin box. Don't teach him how to counter me, Pikachu. Now, what do you want to know? Looks like this was cut out of the paper about 3 months ago. It's about a convict who got sick and died while he was serving time up in Manchester. How terrible. It made the headlines down here in London as well. The bloke had been sentenced to death, you see. But nature got him first. Oh my goodness. He committed a capital offense? Say toy boat 10 times fast. Just say no? I'm trying to think what the hell that would sound like. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to sound like. Does it sound like anything? It doesn't sound like anything, it's just hard? Because they have words that kind of mix into each other. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. What did I say? Did I say something bad? It's not bad? I don't know. Yo, I can't, bro, you're the main memer, Panda. How much do I trust you? Is it gonna end up being like boy toy or some shit? Is that what the joke is? Alright, whatever. Man by the name of Selden last a piece of work into the burglaries and murder. They say the hoard he'd knocked off was worth about £1,000. A hoard of treasure, you mean? Jewelry and the like, but he'd hidden it somewhere. And no one knows where, and now he's dead. The papers loved it, of course. £1,000 lost en route to hell, or some such was the headline. If you say it 10 times fast, it's very hard to then say it correctly. Oh, okay. Does it not strike you, though? Why such an article would be so carefully ensconced under the floor? God darn it! Why is that so funny to me, man? Glitch's fucking responses, dude. I suppose, now you mention it, it does seem a bit odd.
Bruh.
Perhaps I'll go over the paperwork we've got on Selden back at the yard and see if I can turn anything up. What's under the floorboard? One of the things is a newspaper clipping, and there's two other things I gotta ask him about. I'm talking about the newspaper clipping right now. In case we're all too distracted, including me, we found an article about a guy who got sentenced to death, but then died by nature or some shit. It's named Selden. He stole a bunch of money, basically, and killed a lot of people. He hid it somewhere. He hid the One Piece somewhere, and now he's dead, so no one knows where it's been hidden. But why would an article be so carefully under the floorboard? Floorboard. 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 I actually can't say floorboard. Why is saying floorboard so hard? It's like my fucking jaw isn't moving right. Floorboard. We need to become the king of the pirates then. The Krispy Kreme donut is the donut for you and me. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, baby. Glitch, are you going to be there for Thanksgiving Mario Kart? So, this is... No! Okay, my bad, dude. The Krispy Kreme donut is the donut for you and me. So, this is the photograph I found. It looks reasonably recent to me. Alright, who's in this? Oh shit, look who it is! Yes, it would appear to have been taken on the street in front of the house here. And the gentleman on the left is Mr. Garadab, the landlord, of course. But who's the young man on the right? Mr. Garadab's son, perhaps? No, this is the guy who was on the picture frame for the other guy. Unless it's the same person. Wait, is this the same person? Is this going to be Olive Green? Because you look also a painter and looks very similar. You don't know if you're going to be able to make it not tomorrow? Is it because it's Thanksgiving? I feel like I picked the worst day to play Mario Kart. Because I didn't realize that American Thanksgiving was tomorrow. I don't really like anyone's going to be there. Maybe I should have picked a different day for Mario Kart. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, no, no, no. Yeah, even Pikachu might be there, maybe. Do it on a fur day? Bro, I don't stream on fur day, bro. I don't stream on fur day. Who's the man on the right? Mr. Garadab's son, perhaps? Perhaps. We can take that print if you like. Really? Are you sure? We can presume, therefore, that the yard already knows. The identity of the young fellow, that is. Only my Canadian viewers might be there, so I only have 3 people there. And you're not even going to be there at the beginning, Taco, because you have work. The good news is you'll be home. I don't know what to expect tomorrow, man. I guess whatever. We'll see what happens. We might have a dead-ass fucking stream that I have to end early, but we'll see. Ah, is that true? Well, it's too bad if we do. Unfortunately for you lot, leaking information isn't one of my pastimes. My dear Inspector, and maybe if I may be so bold as to point something out. Pastimes are for one's leisure, but this is for work. Did you make a joke? All the more reason I'm not telling you. A dismal failure. Yes, I heard. I wonder why a photograph like this was hidden under the floor. I mean, Mr. Shamsir himself isn't in it. Photographic prints are still rare treasures in the East End. Oh my god, is that him? That's him, isn't it? And that's why we found him in the frickin' hospital too. No wonder he's related to Olive Green. It's fucking Shamspear, bro. Photographic prints are still rare treasures in the East End. Imagine Mr. Garadab was rather delighted to have been immortalized. He probably made a proud present of it. I rather used the wrong fucking voice there. Tin box. What's in the tin box? What's in the box? Now this tin box looks interesting, doesn't it? Might I suggest, Inspector, that you open it, if you were to find something inside that reveals the truth behind this case. I wouldn't be in the least surprised. Yeah, funnily enough, I've already had a look. Have a look. It's completely empty. What? Shamspear, give us a clue, man! You didn't even have the chance to utter a word, Mr. Naruto. But anyway, at least we found out what's inside the box. Yes, thin air. It's empty, rather like how I feel inside. Is there nothing more to this box then, I wonder? Open up the secret compartment. Open the secret compartment, idiot. Oh? Is that another cat on the stream again? Got another cat in the stream? Oh look, it's that lovely little kitty cat. What's its name? It's Mr. Natsume's, isn't it? I don't think we ever asked him, actually. Why don't we call it, Wagahai, you know, like Mr. Natsume refers to himself in Japanese. I wonder how he got in here. Clever cat. Oh, wonderful. Well done, Wagahai. Here's something delicious I bought for you from the Cat's Meat Man. Cat's Meat Man? cat's meat on the bone. Me, wow. Woo, looking cool, me. Woo. Cat's meat man. Fucking hell, Chocobo. Hee hee. Hee hee. He couldn't be happier now. Look. What's good? Yo, what's up, Draconic? How's it going, man? How's it going? You actually made... Oh, wait. I don't know what time it is for you. It's always a bad time if you're here, isn't it? Not much. We just fed a cat some meat. We just fed a cat some meat. That's how it's going. Oh, sorry. He couldn't be happier now. Look. You also remember where this cat goes? Wait, what do you mean you remember where this cat goes? It's about midnight. Wait, what? Wait, it's midnight for you right now? Wait, we're in the same time zone? Why did I think you were like across the world or something? What's wrong with me? I guess I keep forgetting that I just actually stream at terrible hours that kill people's sleep, like tacos. I just hope that we can bring some happiness to his owner too. We see this cat in the 5th case. What? What? You mean last game or you mean this game? You got work late though? Yeah, that is a nice feeling. And having no work tomorrow is also good. Last game? What did he do? What did Wagahai do in the last game? I need some memory refreshments. Cat. Oh yes, the cat door. Thank you. Meow. That was a cheeky little meow, Wagahai. Oh, but he's so adorable. I could sit and watch him forever. I think he may not appreciate that after a while, and we have an investigation to get back to. Why is Wagahai here? Okay, so where did he come in from? I think that's the hint we're getting here. Where did he get it? Where did he come in from? Where did he come in from? Bro, I can't look there! What do I do? If you ran out of change, you wouldn't even have any light, let alone heat. Dun, 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 dun. Have you ever played Ace Attorney games before, Draconic? For the needy, London's winters can be very harsh. That's true, but if you think about it, even the wealthy would find themselves freezing if they ran out of small change. London's winters can be very harsh for the forgetful too, then. Frankly, I'm starting to wonder if Susato-san and I are going to make it to spring. That's true, we don't even have a meter at Baker Street, let alone a gas stove. Look at how dark the stain on the floor is underneath the meter there. Yes, from all the water dripping out after the ice coins melted, as you established in court this morning. It's a very large and obvious stain, isn't it? Mr. Shamster must have used an awful lot of ice coins, I suppose. It was an ingenious idea, I'll give him that. It is true, but if you start spamming me with one-viewer raids, then I'm just gonna ban you. Or time you out. Because I've had people try to do that. They start just raiding me with one person just to get points. And I just say, fuck it. If you want to do that, get timed out. I haven't played them myself, although my friends and I have done voice acting exercises by dubbing the trials in the past. Dude, I feel like it's so fun voice acting for this game, for streams. It's so fun. Oh, man. But I also suck because this game has like all these accents that I don't know how to do, so I'm just doing the fakest accents I know. Just take away 1k points? Yeah, I could do that, I guess. That'd be very annoying to do. But I could do that. I wonder if someone who's banned can raid the stream or not. Or if they get, well, like, nope, you're banned. You're gonna raid me with one viewer after I said that, but you don't even know how to? Okay. Panda, are you gonna be at Mario Kart? Draconic, do you have Mario Kart? We're gonna do Mario Kart tomorrow. I think Joey's gonna be there. We might have a decent showing tomorrow, despite it being Thanksgiving in America. You do not have Mario Kart? Darn. Darn it. Gaslight, gas stoves, and really good city of gas. Why am I saying this right now? Oh yeah, okay. You know what? We're just gonna leave. We're just gonna leave. I actually do have Skullgirls on Steam, and I've played it a total of one whole time, ever. And I thought the game is really pretty, and also really fucking hard. So I don't know if it's gonna really be worth playing against me on that game. Does that game have crossplay between platforms? That's like the biggest thing that matters in terms of streamability, at least. It's really good team fighters. Guilty Gear when? I do want to stream Guilty Gear Strive as well, man. Man, I don't know, dude. There's too many things I want to stream. I'm just barely getting Mario Kart out finally. You play on Steam anyway? Oh, okay, that works out then. Where do I go, guys? Anyone know where I'm supposed to go? Did I know I lost my train of thought at some point. Because I've been so distracted and tired because I don't have any caffeine. I'm so addicted to caffeine, guys. I need some energy drink. But I'm so freaking tired, bro. I tried to drink black tea, but it's not enough caffeine. Why am I here? I don't even know why I came here. What am I doing? Where do I go? Where do I go? Oh, man. You hate when you're that tired? Bro, I'm that tired every fucking stream right now. That's why I keep fucking drinking energy drinks. This is not sustainable at all. I want to stream in general, but my PC is so horrendous that just opening VTube Studio saps 80 frames out of any game you're playing. VTube Studio? Is that the same as Vroid Studio or what? Because Taco here is a VTuber. It's different? Oh. There's so many different studios! I've kind of sort of wanted to just have a VTuber just for fun. But I'm like 100% okay with Facecam already, but... Oh, Vroid is 3D and VTube is 2D, I see. The whole 3D versus 2D. The whole 3D versus 2D argument. Choco gonna just give himself free points? Yeah, he did, and then he got trolled by the bot for like 15 minutes and had to delete his own points. Because the joke was dead. No, I'm not using that VTuber model! Okay! I don't even know the first thing about hooking up the VTuber rig and shit. You burn $500 on a model and can't even use it? God damn, that must be a crazy model. Is that how expensive models normally are to buy? Taco, you gotta be making some bank. Let's go. Just start making models. Your models are awesome. You can literally make more money than cryptocurrency. Oh, 2D ones are more expensive than 3D. I guess 2D would be hard. Get out. Anyways. Wait, you know what you could have done? Instead of taking an extra day at work, you could have used that extra day to make a VTuber model to sell every week. Maybe I should learn how to make VTuber models. Stop making me regret my decisions. Guys, I don't know what to do! Should I go back to the room? Do I talk to you again or what? What am I doing, man? Why? The cat came in. I feel like that was important, but I didn't know what to do with that. I can't inspect anything from cat. Cat just meowed at me when I talked to him. That wasn't helpful at all. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, I know what to do. Guys, I know what to do. Guys, I know what to do. 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 What? I thought he'd be back. No. No. I was so sure. Gregson looks like a cat. It's true. You're going to initially do 2D2, but then you got severely overwhelmed. Wait, what? This is news to me. I honestly, like, unironically think, in general, from what I've seen, I like the 3D ones more, but I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen enough. Oh my god, man. You don't think you've ever seen a 2D model? Bro, isn't like literally all the main people 2D, like fucking the ones you guys watch? I swear to god they are. Like they're all 2D, but they move in a way that kind of looks 3D-ish, but they're 2D, aren't they? Hold on. Hold on. No way, dude. That is not that's not 3D, bro. That's a 2D. I don't think you realize that's 2D, bro. Yeah, like Gura is 2D. All the EN girls are 2D, bro. How? Wait, damn, you got that tricked by the effects? Gura. I'm fucking with you. No, I'm not, bro. That's actually, those are not 3D models. Those are 2D models, but there's like technology out there to make 2D look like 3D because of stuff like live 2D and shit. And people like basically perfected that art form to make really cool ass like models that are 2D but look 3D due to some crazy shenanigans they do. I remember looking into it, but the actual legitimate 3D model is very obvious compared to that one of those things. It's 3D? Wait, so you're wrong? So I'm wrong, I mean? Are you guys saying I'm wrong? I'm actually confused now. I'm not keeping up with this chat. Was Drewconic agreeing or disagreeing with me? Why'd you say, bro, they're 3D, I have the same shit? Was that a typo? Okay, you know what? Let's figure out what the hell we're trying to do here. We're just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. Okay. Maybe if I come out here. Nope. You thought I would have more viewer if... You think I would have more viewers if I was a VTuber? I don't think so, man. I specifically have to be a female VTuber, I think. I only conclude that because I find it really hard to ever find male VTubers anywhere in the viewer lists when I try to look for one. I've like legitimately tried looking for male VTubers to see what it would be like, and I don't see it. I really hate female models with the deep ass voice, dude. I mean, I can do it, but I don't want to be I don't want to be that. I don't want that. I don't hate people who do that. It's just not what I want to do, okay? Male viewers don't work most of the time. I realize now what I said was kind of rude. was kind of rude. I shouldn't have said that. That's not what I meant. It's just what I want to do. Okay. I want to represent myself as like what I feel I am. My man's got. Shut up. No, I didn't. Shut up, Chocobo. Anyways, he's unironically a bartender while we're an alcoholic. What? Takahata 101? Okay. I don't fucking know. Y'all are talking VTubers. I'm trying to keep up without actually having watched anyone except Taco, my favorite VTuber. Guys, my favorite VTuber is Taco. You guys should follow Taco on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. Okay, let's be systematic here. Why don't we look at history first? No! Moving is part of chat history? Oh, it's so wasted, bro. Okay. Anyone say anything suspicious that I need to follow up on? I'm running out of space. I wonder how he got in here, clever cat. Okay, yeah, I know that, but I don't know what to do with that. That's weird champ, bro. That is actually weird champ. Glitch. That's a 100% weird champ. Okay, I have not watched you. I've literally only watched a single VTuber. So I can actually legitimately say, I always say shit like she's my favorite VTuber that I've ever watched because I've never watched anyone else, so it's always accurate. Whoa, watch your language, Glitch. You can't say joking. Actually, no, unironically though, you know what, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna dig myself into a hole if I said what I was gonna say. Never mind. Should I go back to Sholmes? What is this chat anymore? This chat is us is what happens when I hit a wall in this game and I have no fucking caffeine in my head. Okay, there's gotta be something in here that I'm not realizing. I wanted to present items, but I can't because I can't fucking talk to the stupid inspector. Hold on. So, you know, it's just this. Okay, let me just slowly hover around. Is there really nothing to do with the cat coming in? The cat came in and I can't do anything with it. Wait, what the hell's this? Ah, the ill-fated teacups from which the two men drank on the ill-fated night. During their heated literary debate, yes. Who's stronger, Romeo or Juliet? It sounds like it was rather quite a discussion. Now that I think of it, I'm sure the two lovers in the play ended their lives with poison. Yeah, I already made that connection. You guys remember that, right? Anyone remember me making that connection before Susato said it? That's fiction, Miss Susato. Let's hope it stays that way. And he remembers. So this guy is not going to stop. Have I looked at the soap on the table? I have indeed looked at the soap on the table. I've also looked on the meat on the bone. I've looked at the cat. I've looked at everything. I've looked at my entire life over and over again. I just can't figure it out. Why are you so lost, Chocobo? What part are you lost about right now? Are you talking about the game or chat? Because the chat kind of just stops. So, seesaw effect? Shh. In case you didn't know, Taco has been just started playing through Danganronpa from the first game. Okay. You're lost in everything? Gotcha.
1037.
She's gotten that far, at least, to make sense of that. Though seriously though, I hate when I get to this point in an Ace Attorney game where I just don't know where to click. Is it because I didn't look at the hospital cupboard? Guys, is this because
1037?
Is this because I didn't look at this? There are lots of bottles in that cabinet. Aren't there? Morgana? Yes, Hina and Morgana have the same voice actress. If you didn't know that. So, this is Morgana actually, by the way, if you didn't know. This is Morgana. And this is also Morgana. Do you think it's safe to keep them like that? Hee if you were a patient here, I feel sure you'd take some medicine by mistake when you were half asleep. That is a worry, but at least the cabinet has a lock, even if it's a flimsy looking one. Chocobo, you should just type !! liar. That's the best way to resolve this situation. Oh, I have no doubt you'd manage to unlock that somehow while you were half asleep as well. There are limits even to what I can do when I'm half asleep, you know, Miss Usato. Another one? There are all sorts of medicines in this cabinet. Look, I'm not sure if it's safe leaving them in reach of everyone like this. Yes, you're right. I can imagine if you were peckish, you might try a whole bottle or two. Well, at least there seems to be a little lock to secure the cabinet doors. I don't imagine that would stop you if you were hungry. I worry that you'd break the lock. Hunger doesn't turn me into a criminal, you know, Miss Sato. Maybe the rat knows what to do. Nope. He's just checking out. Literally, he's a check mark. I can't. Who do I present things to? Do I present things to Susato? Do I do anything at all, man? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Should I cheat? Guys, should I cheat? Should I look up what to do? Is the answer to cheat? Wait, maybe I should present this. Maybe I should present things to him. Here, check this out. What do you think about this? Wait, oops. Present my attorney badge? You're right.
No.
Have I shown you this before, Mr. Natsume? Oh, yes. The sweet, sweet aroma of our beloved homeland. It shows that the wearer is a defense lawyer. It means nothing in Great Britain, of course, but I still wear it. Oh, I know exactly how you feel, locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. My Haramaki belly band! I don't feel right without it! Your Haramaki belly band? It's perfect for the cold English winters. Just the thing to keep my tummy warm. Yes, I see the link. Almost. Guys, anyone know what's going on now? Is that good? Oh, maybe I should do this. Mr. Natsume? It's nothing much, but... it's been too long since I've been offered a present with that delightfully humble etiquette of our homeland. What? You're too kind. I accept it gladly. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about right now? I'm so confused. Was the armband part of it? Part of what? My armband is my attorney badge in this game, if you're wondering. Sorry, but I wasn't trying to give it to you, actually. Is there anything he would know that's actually useful for me right now? Tea? Oh, he said I see the link. Okay. This is maybe I should make some instant coffee at 12:30 a.m. Nah, probably shouldn't. Wait, it's 12:30 a.m. and I've done nothing. Bro, I've done nothing. This sucks. This really sucks. This is the worst thing ever. Here, take this teacup. Why not make it? Maybe I should make it. It's not like it keeps me awake anyway. It just keeps me more alert, and then when I need to go to sleep, it just disappears from my body. I have that power with caffeine. I'll just drink it and then just stop, and then it just stops working. It's about the friends we made along the way? Alright, be right back, guys. Yeah, time is a myth, you're right. I'll be right back. Here, you guys can have this. Add. Is Chica doing good? Chica's on beat? Is she? She sometimes gets on beat, which is fun. Alright, goodbye, Chica. Goodbye. Forever. What did I miss? Malt, get in here. Wait, what? Get in what? Wait, what? What did I miss? Ah, whatever. Are people here? Do people exist? Yes? Nothing? Also, I see Panda left, so... If he's still here. Hey, good night, Panda, but he probably isn't. It's too hot. But, you know, just the presence of it makes me have energy. Should I cheat? This is usually when I cheat. Honestly, like, legitimately, this is when I cheat in a fucking game like this. I feel like a cheater right now. Alright, let me check Mr. Garrideb's room. Maybe something changed in here. Oops. Oh, you told me to get in because no one tells me to get in. True. Thanks for the support. SMH cheating? Cheating? Probably shouldn't poke around here whilst Mr. Garrideb is out. Oh, so that checkmarked everything, didn't it? You son of a... Well, that at least cleared out that room. Alright, did anything happen to Mr. Snowman? Oh, how about this? Look, see, like, the oh, okay. No, Mr. Snowman's still alive and happy. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Wait, somebody's drying out their clothes outside in the winter? Is that normal? That sounds like a mistake. Okay. I tried the soap. It wasn't. It didn't. It was checkmarked. It was checkmarked. Sholmes? Sholmes sweet? Any Sholmes sweeters in chat? Sholmes sweet? Any Sholmesers? Sholmesers? Oh my god! You can actually watch her typing! You have to remember they're British, their customs might not make sense to you or me. Sholmes? Yeah, his name was Herlock Sholmes. Iris? It's incredible concentration, that is. I find it quite remarkable how she can focus on so many different things at once. Perhaps I should try drinking more herbal tea. The blonde third from the right would be good for you, Bruno. Oh, Iris. This girl is destined for great things, I'm sure. I know who he is. What? Sholmes! Fucking clowns! Guys, what do I do? This is so stupid, man! That's it. I know what to do. Take this! What do you make of this? Oh dear, what indeed? Let me see. If you don't know, really, it's fine to say so. I won't hold it against you. Oh god! Let me skip this faster, man. I swear it was faster to skip this in previous games. Okay. Okay, dude. This is the hardest part of the entire franchise, guys. I'm gonna say it now. This is literally the hardest part of the entire franchise. Hold down? Bro, I don't even use anything with my mouse. I don't know what the hell that means. Unless you mean hold down the button. Let me try. Here, drink this tea. That's not the right button. No. No. Okay, I'm gonna hold down. Oh, that is a lot faster. Hey! I learned something from this mistake. Alright, anyways. Guys, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm back here, and there's a fucking cat. Alright, you know what? Can I examine the hole? No, I can't. No, I fucking can't, bro. No, I fucking can't, bro. I can't examine it. Look, his entire existence is a check mark. Like, there's nothing I have to do with this man's existence. His existence is complete. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's still a check mark. I just thought it wasn't a check mark because I put the check mark off the screen. I'm so smart. I'm so smart, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. Cheating's looking real good right now. There's no one to talk to here? No, there isn't. There's no one standing here. There's only like 3 people to talk to, and it's a prison, and... Miss Green, do you have anything to say about this, actually? Hold on. Can I present things to you somehow? What happens if I examine you? Well, I wanted to show you the picture of who looked like related to you, but nope. Look, am I just not going to connect the fact that I've seen this picture already in another photo? We're not. We're just not going to talk about that. There's no connection, apparently. Of the same exact person being in both photos. This is it. This is my life now, guys. It's because I wrote in the title that I was going to finish chapter 2. I should have known. I should have frickin' known. He said something about present to him fucking soap. But like, I did, and then nothing really happened out of it. Alright, you know what? That's it. Let me present everything. Why don't you... I know I need to talk to Mr. Garadab, man, but he's not home. Maybe I have to wait in real life time for him to come back. Maybe he has to get his work done. Reach out to me about this receipt. It occurs to me now that it was those confounded books that saw me arrested the first time, too. Oh yes, I suppose that's true. After I spent my precious pennies on them, that's the thanks I get. I don't know when I'll read them. No, not when... If I may very well hate them too much to even open their covers. I don't know that we can blame the books for everything that's happened, Mr. Natsume. I don't know what to show him anymore. I don't know what to do this anymore. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm going crazy. Is something I can inspect in menu? What the hell does that mean? Oh, you mean like... Let's see. Yep, hands! Wait, hold on. Manchester's Strangeway Prison announces the death of a convicted murderer and burglar Selden by natural causes in the early morning hours this morning. He had been suffering with fever since the end of October, alerted by the shouts of his fellow cellmate. Medical staff arrived to find him already dead before his capital punishment could be carried out. I just accidentally spilled some goddamn coffee on my table. This day sucks. This is the worst stream I've ever had. You looked it up? Alright, what do I have to do? I honestly don't even care at this point. Just tell me what to do. This is stupid. I'm in the right place? Okay, well that's good to know. Alright. So I presented everything to him that wasn't useful. Okay, did I not present this one? Let's try this one. What the fuck? How did I avoid this? How did I avoid this? I thought I presented all 3 things that I got. I'm mad at myself. But also, I'm not, because, you know, I forgive myself. What's this? It's a newspaper cutting that we found in the Mr. Shamsphere's room. Ah, so he knew, did he? Sorry? About this man, Selden. A convicted killer, and the evil spirit behind the curse that affects my lodgings. Wait, what? He's the one who lived there? He's the one who lived there? What? He's already taken one young man's life, and now he's trying to take the life of another. A miserable moustached, much maligned Japanese man. It's not to me if you know something. Please, you must tell us. Tell us everything you can about this evil spirit. Capital offender Selden. The truth is, I didn't know the details myself until very recently. That Selden man was arrested about a year ago now. And at the time, he was hiding out in lodgings. At Mr. Garadeb's house. What? He lived? Where you do now? That's right. Yes, exactly where I live now. In my very room. It's a bad place to be. Oh my, your room was previously occupied by a criminal found guilty of a capital offense? But before his sentence could be carried out, he died in prison. That was 3 months ago now. And that's when it started. The curse. What really is this curse you keep mentioning, Mr. Natsume? You're in a bed, you wanna wake up for the parade in the morning? Night? Okay, have a good night. What parade? Looking good? Looking cool? Stay healthy, bot? Fucking bots, man. It's already caused one death a few months after the criminal passed away in prison. A man died in the room. The man who rented it after Selden, in fact. Thanksgiving parade. Huh. The poor lodger, he was found dead in mysterious circumstances. The room was locked from the inside. Locked from the inside? Exactly like the case we're dealing with now. So that's the convict's curse, is it? Yes, well, that was the start of it. This honestly might be one of my shortest streams ever. I'm kind of feeling that way right now. Macy's Thanksgiving parade, lots of giant balloons, including Pikachu. I don't even know anything about this. It sounds cool, though. It sounds fun. I hope you have a good time, Pikachu. Do you have any idea how the lodger before you passed away, Miss Natsume? The official cause of death was asphyxia. When they discovered the body, the room was full of gas. Gas? Wait! Is it actually going to be about gas instead of poison? Bro! So it really was going to be... It really was a gas leak? I only found that out after I signed the lease. But Mr. Garadeb came to tell me later. I couldn't stop myself trembling. In fact, if I'd known beforehand, I'd probably have been too scared to take the room. Landlord's lease, luckily legal. Lucky for Mr. Garadeb, maybe, but not so lucky for poor Mr. Natsume. Oh, yo, where'd he go? There he is. Now you believe this curse is affecting you? It is, it is! At first. I just felt as though I was being watched. All the time. And then you talked about having nightmares, didn't you? The dead are trying to take me with them. They come for me to try and suffocate me. Just when I'm struggling to breathe, I wake up. In the room, it's as cold as ice! But why is your room so cold? Modern winters are too cold to bear without any heating on overnight. But for some reason, even though I light the stove before I climb into bed at night, the pilot light always goes out and the room fills with gas. But that's terrible. It's exactly the same situation as what led to the previous occupant's death. And then there's what happened to Mr. Shamspeare last night when he was mysteriously poisoned. There's clearly more to that incident than can be explained by a curse, though. Whatever can be the cause of all these strange happenings in Mr. Garredeb's rooms. Now what do I do? Oh, now Mr. Garredeb's finally home? There we go. That was my missing link. Mr. and Mrs. Garredeb's room. Ah, you're here now, Mr. Garredeb. White bally business it is for me, you know. Getting out and about. Were you at the Old Bailey by any chance? Naturally, fate of my lodgings hanging in the balance and all that. Not a trial to miss. Fate of what's already been dubbed your haunted lodgings, yes. Of course, the place caused quite a stir around the capital on more than one occasion already. As the old haunted lodgings, or some such. Ah, well, at least he knows. It makes you wonder what the place is going on, don't you know? Yes, I'm sure it does. In fact, thinking back to Mr. Natsume's other trial just 2 days ago, you were at the Old Bailey then as well, weren't you? Testifying with your wife about what had happened. Stopped off at the prison on the way home, in fact. Beastly business. I see. Boom, 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 boom. So, what brings you to my haunted abode today, eh? Well, let's first talk, I guess. Your lodgings. Some fishy fellow from the Far East and a failed actor of chap from questionable character, eh? Yes, the house does seem to have become something of a magnet for rum fellows of late. Thanks to that bally curse. The convict's curse, you mean? Ah, heard the stories, have you? Rotten scoundrel's arrested here, and then the next chap in the room goes and keels over. Then there was that woman who dropped dead just outside on the street, not to mention the actor yesterday. Am I next, eh? Well, can't help but get the collie wobbles, can you? When you say the woman who dropped dead outside on the street, do you mean Miss Green? Because Miss Green, who was stabbed by the knife, and Mr. Shamspeare, who was poisoned last night, are both very much alive still. Yes, well, so is that blasted convict's curse, it seems. Personally, I should be quite content with such lodgings. A bath, a toilet, a fireplace, a fascinating history. Why, it sounds like the lap of luxury. I'm not so sure about that. Well, there's no bath or toilet included and no fireplace either. But you do look out for your tenants, don't you? By watching the rise and fall of the flames in your gas lamps up here. Yes, never hurts to keep an eye on things, in case there are any mishaps and such like. I think you had your mishap already, sir. That's not helpful, Mr. Sholmes. Heaven forgive me. The words just came to my lips. Some fishy fellow from the Far East and a failed actor chap of... Wait, did I just press the same thing again? There's no need for that, Mr. Garredeb. Never mind. That's right. Mr. Natsume is in no way fishy. He is undeniably peculiar, however. Is it right that he took the vacancy immediately after the previous tenant passed away? Yes, that's right. I asked the estate agent to find someone and he popped up in the very same day. Never come across a chap so keen for a place with a background, as it were. I don't think it was the room's background he was keen on, so much as the cheap rent, actually. So, how long has Mr. Shamspeare been lodging under your roof? That failed actor chap? Let me see. Oh, of course. Yes, it's been 3 months now. Quite sure of it. Only 3 months. He's quite new here too, then. And to what do you owe your certainty into that regard, Mr. Garrett, if I might ask? Well, it was that Selden scoundrel, as it happens. Selden, the convict, you mean? Do Selden and Shamspear have some kind of connection, then? That convict chap Selden passed away in the clink 3 months ago now, you see. Some malady or other. Yes, we've seen the report from the newspaper at the time. Well, it was only 3 days later that the tragedian, bro? What the fuck is that shit? Showed his face, the actor fellow. Really? Yes, I remember it quite distinctly. 'Tis small this world we inhabit. Prithee, landlord, hear my request. I, the humble Shamspear, do desire to take thy room on the middle floor, offered erewhile for rent. Terribly sorry and whatnot, but that won't be possible. Already have a lodger on the middle floor. Ground floor room's vacant, though. Nothing can be made out of nothing. Let me repeat mine will unto thee. Those curls must be muffling your ears. The room on the middle floor is taken. It's ground floor or nothing. Very well. We have an accord. Glad to hear it. Welcome to Briar Road. Hello, a Shamspear dance to celebrate. From what I heard in court today, sounds like the chap was thieving gas. And he was 3 months in arrears with the rent too. Yes, the fellow was a volley player, all right. Thank you for your candor, Mr. Garrett. We are most grateful. By way of appreciation, allow me to say 1 or 2 words. Give me my robe, put on my crown. I have immortal longings in me. What's happened to you? Shakespeare, my dear fellow. It's one of his most famous lines. I wish to divulge my own learning of the subject, for I have a turn for literature too, you know. Perhaps you could turn your attention to more apt lines, then. Oh yes, I gotta present this stuff now. I know what to do. Mr. Garradeb, can I ask you to look at this photograph? Look at this photograph! Is that your son who's with you there? No, not at all. He was a lodger here once. Duncan Ross was his name. Duncan Ross. A street photographer happened to be passing by, so I asked him to take a shot. Just for kicks, really. Was he by any chance the lodger before Mr. Natsume? Yes, that's right. Ah, the young gentleman who died in the room in the mysterious circumstances. Just what Mr. Moustache was waiting for, one might say. Yes, young Duncan lived in the room at the top of the first flight of stairs before that Japanese chap. Would you mind telling us a little more about him? Yes, Duncan Ross, young chap was attending art school. Had to work to pay for it, mind. Moved into the middle floor room about a year ago, after that criminal, Selden, was arrested. Young students are always on the hunt for rooms with a history behind them. A history of cheap rent, maybe, yes? Yes, well, anyway, it was one morning about a month ago. Hadn't quite worked out the old trick of watching the gas lamps to see what my lodgers are up to at the time. So sadly, I was rather tardy to discover what had happened. The smell of gas that alerted me that it was. Ah, yes, synonymous with the smell of death. Called the police straight away, of course, and the officer kicked the door off its hinges. And once we got inside, we all bally collapsed. Because of the gas? Yes, the room was full of it. No air at all. The stove must have gone out while the poor chap was sleeping in his bed. So Mr. Ross suffocated to death. Of course, the police gave me a sound ticking off because the gas pipes were so old and all that. Can't tell you how much it set me back to have the lot replaced all over the house. But even after you had all that work done, Mr. Natsume says the same thing. The stove goes out at night whilst he was asleep in bed. Well, that's the Bali curse, the convict's curse. I'm in my duty as a landlord now. Someone's feeling defensive. Ah, that reminds me, actually. Yes? But young Duncan, the night before the poor chap perished. He'd been writing a letter of affection to a young lady. A love letter, you mean? Yes. Where did I put it now? Ah, here it is. Left it on my desk. If you'll excuse me. Let me see now. What does it say? Isn't this the letter we saw in the first game? To my most it's the letter that caused him to think that he was being cheated on, she was being cheated on, so she threw the fucking knife. To my most beautiful and charming sweetheart. Do you think that we should be reading such a personal piece of correspondence? My dear Mr. Sato, that is precisely why I prefaced my reading with "if you'll excuse me." I will not excuse you, Mr. Sholmes, no! Sadly, he didn't address it, though. There was no means of delivering the thing. Rather sad, really. I see, that's going to play on my mind. But really, the identity of Mr. Ross's sweetheart has no bearing on the case. I think we should leave well alone. Yes, I suppose you're right. Indeed. The intended recipient's address is missing, however. There is a name attributed to the man's most beautiful and charming sweetheart. Mr. Sholmes, please, I've already had to chastise you about this once. My undying love to you, my colorful darling. Olive Green. Ah! Olive Green? The woman who was plunged into a coma after a knife plunged into her back outside this village 5 days ago? Good wording. The victim of the last case Osaka was in court for, who regained consciousness only yesterday. Is it just a chance that her name has come up now? Could it possibly be a mere coincidence? The knife that almost ended his life. It was actually her life. Mr. Naruhodo, whatever can this mean? Reading personal correspondence can have its merits, you see, Mr. Sato. Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha 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 ha! Mr. Garrett just staring like this as he laughs. Ah, ha, 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 ha. She's Bolly vanished! Actually, look, she's gonna appear in the foreground right now. What? That's not her! That's my girl! Miss Naruhodo, I've just finished speaking with the doctor. It seems Miss Green is well enough to be discharged at last. This is good news, but hopefully, just before she leaves... Ah! What is it? She lost weight. Miss Green! What was that? She clearly just hit something behind her back. One moment, I'll be with you in a jiffy. Oh, hello everyone. What are you all doing here? The doctor has said I can be discharged, so I'm just getting my things together. Miss Green, what were you just doing? Oh, nothing, really. I was just about to take some medicine, and the doctor prescribed for me, that's all. Well, we were hoping to have another quick chat with you, if that's alright. I don't really have anything else to tell you. Alright, she's definitely behaving strangely. Let's see if we can't coax something out of her. Hospital discharge. It's wonderful news that you're going to be discharged, Miss Green. Oh yes, I mean, thank you. Once people are better, the hospital staff don't want them lingering and wasting space. Not people like me, anyway. So I don't think I should keep anyone waiting. I probably shouldn't stand around and chat. She certainly doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk. That's for sure. I can make you talk right now. Check this out. Check this shit out right now. Oops. Miss Green, we were hoping to ask you about someone. Mr. Duncan Ross. You knew him, right? Oh, we just killed her. Oh god. Oh my god, it's Danganronpa blood. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so sorry. The bottle of medicine fell down when she did. Oh, Miss Green, are you alright? Ding dong, bing bong. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you like that. A body has been discovered. No, it's all right. I just wasn't expecting it. But how do you know about Duncan? When she died. Mr. Ross had been writing a letter when he passed away. The landlord found it in his room. It was a very personal letter to you. It was at the art school. That's where I met Duncan. A year ago now. He was working to fund his studies. He dreamt of becoming a professional artist one day. Do you think, you guys think that Duncan actually got memory loss through the gas and then became, Shamspear? Nah, that's probably too crazy, right? And the two of you became romantically involved? Yes, that's right. We were very much in love. We were engaged to be married, actually. That's when he decided to move into a cheaper room, to save money for the wedding. And that's what led him to Mr. Garadeb's. Yes, he told me he'd found the worst, but cheapest room in the entire East End. And then, 1 month ago, that's when it happened. We're so terribly sorry, Miss Green. Alright, have a good night, Draconic. Sleep well. Well, it's all in the past now, I suppose. Poor Miss Green. She looks desperately sad. I was starting to think it's just her look. But now I see that she has every reason to feel that the universe is against her. And also, nothing is too outlandish and crazy for Ace Attorney. It is true. It is true. I do hope you won't think I'm being rude, but... Would you mind leaving me in peace now? I have to leave the hospital soon. Oh, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to hold you up. Of course, we'll be on our way. Mr. Rodo! Surely you were not about to leave. That's quite out of the question. What? Mr. Sholmes? I didn't realize you were here. But of course I was, my dear fellow. Watching intently from the shadows as always. Well, make your presence known next time. Wait! Did you guys see that? Oh no! Look over here. Look what happened. Oh my god, how could they? That's his whole purpose? To drink something poisonous and die? It really was a body has been discovered, except it was a rat's body. Should I enable Rat Jam for you guys? I think I should enable Rat Jam. I never thought I would say that. Rat Jam is such a stupid ass email, but maybe I should enable it. Have you guys ever seen Rat Jam before? Out of curiosity? You have? Okay. Yeah, okay, you guys, alright, you guys know about Rat Jam. Alright, we good. I didn't have to post it in general with no context. Mr. Sholmes, what's this all about? Something which occurs to me with some regularity, Mr. Sato, is this. Why do detectives insist on such an ex post facto modus operandi? Why solve a case after it's happened, instead of preventing a case before it happens? That is what sets a great detective apart. What do you mean? There is a case waiting to happen under our very noses, Miss Naruto. Let us avert disaster. Let us prevent this case from ever happening. You mean the fact that that someone tried to poison Olive Green with medicine? Post it anyway? Okay, fine. I will. There you go. So let us avert disaster. Let us prevent the case from ever happening with nothing but careful observation. Alright. All the clues you need are set before you. You need only look, and you cannot fail to see. You can do it, Mr. Naruto. I know you can. I already see it, man. Ah, rats! The mouse seems to be dead. Look, I didn't notice it there before, did you? I think perhaps it drank the medicine that spilled out of the bottle. Well, but they're so underwhelmed about it, they don't even care. They don't even care! These guys don't even care that Rat's dead. They're just like, oh, he's dead anyways. But that's the bottle that Miss Green was about to drink from when we arrived. And you don't think... Ah, I see you've come to appreciate the true nature of the scene. That of a tragedy about to take place. Yes, I think it's falling into place. Miss Green, the contents of the bottle you had before has spilt out on the floor, and the poor mouse that drank it has sadly died. Oh, wait, he said sadly died, so that means it's good. No, it's not good. That means he cares. Ah, I think it's clear that the bottle must have contained powerful poison. Was she gonna drink it on purpose? Nah, she wasn't, right? Don't worry, I will attend to the mouse presently. Wait, he just got thrown in the trash by Susato. Miss Green, were you intending to go the same way as that rodent? Oh, it was intentional, wasn't it? To take your own life. Ah, once you'd left, you would have put it to your lips again, wouldn't you? In taking the poison? I know! Miss Green, please! Please talk to us! Where'd you go? Oh, right, because I'm in examine mode, I forgot. Suicide! 10 seconds later, and we would have arrived at a very different scene here. In all probability, we would not have enjoyed this most delightful conversation. Of course, perhaps it hasn't been quite so delightful from your perspective, Miss Green. Actually, in a way, now that everything's out in the open, I feel like a weight has been lifted. Tell me, how did you acquire that medicine? Well, with his being a hospital and all, when the doctors come to examine me in the mornings, he always leaves the medicine cabinet open for a while, so I took this out when he wasn't looking. It conspicuously lacks a label. I wonder what it contains. I'm afraid I don't really know, but I thought if I drank it, it might just stop the pain somehow. Oh, please, Miss Green, don't talk of such things. Well, it seems clear now that it contains poison. Yes, that poor little mouse is proof of that. No, oh, it's all my fault. What have I done? This really did take a grim turn, didn't it? I shall remove this to my office. Miss Green, I take it you have no objection! No, none. Alright, well, do we just leave her here now with no poison and just suicidal thoughts? Is that what we're doing? Okay, see you later. Never mind, I think we're supposed to do something else. We should come back just in case. And then it's like a fucking Sayori scene. I gently open the door. I don't even know what the hell to do about that. I feel like there's more to this. Hold on, what else do I need to examine here? Mr. Duncan Ross. Who would ever have thought he was engaged to be married to Miss Green? To lose one's beloved fiancé must be painful enough. But then Miss Green suffered that awful injury. And outside her fiancé's former lodgings, too. Fate can be very cruel sometimes. It's probably this thing, isn't it? Wait! I know what this is going to be related to. The fucking envelope piece I have. It suddenly feels as though this card must be relevant. I mean, when we first arrived, Miss Green was standing with it in her hand, in what can only be described as a very tense atmosphere. Yes. It may very well be related to whatever incident Mr. Sholmes believes was about to happen here. We already solved that, idiot! Perhaps we should ask Miss Green about it. Oh, do we have that option now? Oh, we do! Neither sender's name or address appears to be written on the envelope or card. It arrived by post at my home the day before the incident. That put me in the hospital here. I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the Slug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th. Don't tell anybody else about this letter, but the meeting is a matter of utmost importance. Wait a minute. The 17th of this month? It's the day you were stabbed on Briar Road. And 5 p.m. is precisely the time when the incident occurred. The fuck? How do they plan this? Oh my god, bro. Is it gonna turn out that we falsely accused the maid of doing this? And that is actually gonna be some fucking crazy assassin that planned the fight and everything? The Slug and Salad, yes, a pub in the northern corner of Briar Road. Briar Road being the street that Mr. Garrab's house is on. Does this mean that... Yes, I'm sure you've guessed. That day when I was struck in the back with a knife, I was actually on my way to the Slug and Salad. Goodness. That's what you were doing on Briar Road that day. I'm sorry I didn't say anything before. I think I really will have to ask you to excuse me now. I've told you everything. Yes, I'm very sorry to have had drag ups of painful memories for you. No, it's fine. Miss Green. Please, promise us you won't try to do anything like that again. Yes, don't worry. Your detective friend has the bottle now anyway. I think I still see it on the floor though, and besides, I've been stabbed in the back and had a close shave with a bottle of poison, and I'm still here. I think I'm destined to see things through to the end. I might sound a little conceited, but well, that's all this has made me feel. This fucking song that plays right now, the fucking theme song for Susato, is literally so good. It's like just as good as the fucking Turnabout Sisters theme, I think. Leaving Miss Green and St. Bartholomew's behind, we made our way back to Baker Street with Mr. Sholmes. Well, it would appear we've reached the end of the investigative trail for today. Yes, it's late. And Mr. Naruto, did you discover anything that may be of use of you in court tomorrow, do you think? Details about Mr. Shamspear, Mr. Garradeb's lodgings, the convict Selden. There are many facets to this case, and we're yet to see the heart of it, if you ask me. That's my feeling, anyway. I can't help wondering about the results of the analysis. The Mr. Natsume's tea, you mean? Yes, will they have found strychnine in it or not? Well, I fear that either way, it will be hard to escape the grip of our friend Mr. Reaper. Oh dear. Yes, Barak van Zieks. But I wish you every success, of course, and though I was late to rise this morning, tomorrow will be a new dawn. I intend to spring from my bed at a crisp hour and attend the trial. Mr. Sholmes, you're going to come? Indeed, whatever happens, I shall be there. Assuming my eyelids cooperate in the morning. Well, I think we've done all we can. All that's left is to remain focused and keep fighting for Mr. Natsume's cause until the very end. London, the world's most prosperous city, home to some 6 million people, but away from the razzle-dazzle down back alleys and behind bricked-up windows. The lonely lurk. Mood. Sosuke-san has battled long and hard with loneliness during his many months here, and so I felt honor-bound to battle equally hard for my compatriot to lift the curse that gripped him. As Mr. Sholmes said, tomorrow would be a new dawn. For all of us. To be continued. Guys, I think I might actually just end stream, honestly. I'm feeling so out of it, and I don't want to start the trial right now. As much as it sucks. I'm really out of it. And I feel like I probably shouldn't force myself to keep going. But then we won't be continuing until next week probably, so it's gonna be a bit of a wait. But I think if I'm gonna stop, this is the place I'm gonna stop. So no energy drink did me in. I don't even know if that was even it, because I'm even drinking this shit and it's not even doing anything. I'm just fucking tired. I'm just fucking tired, man. I guess it's just not a good day to stream. It's not a good day. It's okay. Whatever. Yeah, I work tomorrow as well, but it's a shorter shift, but I do work tomorrow from 12 to 7. And then I'm going to be doing that stream, but now I'm just kind of like, now I feel like that tomorrow's stream is going to suck because everyone's going to be busy with Thanksgiving. I need a broke. We'll see. We'll see, I guess. I'll just play it by ear. Anyways, YouTube, this is a short video, but thank you guys so much for watching. We didn't do much. We did very little, honestly. There's a lot of sidetracking and getting stuck, but we'll make more progress in the next video. Okay, guys? I promise. All right. See you later, YouTube. Goodbye. Is that the right button?